Hello, my beauties. Welcome to your pick a card, or I should say, pick a pile X reading. I hope everyone's well and you're happy. Um, this reading or these readings will resonate with those of you that are having difficulty releasing and letting go of certain behaviors or patterns that are keeping you hooked on that bloody ex. You want to let them go. You're holding on to resentment. You're holding on to anger, or you could be missing them. You could be feeling that you're at a lack without them. So, this will be a really good reading for you guys. And potentially for those of you that want to reunite, I have no idea what's going to come up. Anything and everything you guys need to know is in the description box below about, the disclaimer, how I go about doing the readings, how energy and timing can be applied, what to do if these messages don't resonate, and of course my contact details if you want to reach out for a personal reading. I would love to do one for you. It's all in the description box below. Now, I will put a thumbnail between each pile so you know when the one that you have selected is coming up. However, I would really appreciate it if someone could please timestamp, because that would also be helpful. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to decide which pile is for you. Feel free to pause and then we'll jump into it. All right, guys, so let's jump into it. So, the first card will really give you some direction on what needs to be surrendered, what energy needs to be kind of let go of, or which energy you need to embrace and step into. So, you can really start a process of releasing and letting go, or embracing, however it fits for you. And the card is surrender to your full power. And the minute I see this card, guys, all I think about is the solar plexus. I see orange, I think about the sacral chakra, all about personal power. That is exactly what it is, the solar plexus, confidence, self esteem, expressing it, vibrating, your whole energy vibrating that energy of confidence, and self esteem. And the sacral chakra, all about what you feel. You feel passion, you feel self worth, you feel your sensuality and sexuality. It's all about expansion. Yeah, it's all about collaboration with others. It ties really well. Well, that's how I see it anyway, and it ties really well with the energy around the solar plexus as well. So your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So what I'm getting here, guys, is that some of you, or those of you that I'm resonating with, or that are resonating with the reading, I should say, are definitely having some issues with their self confidence, with your self worth. This union that you were in, really, you may have. That part of you may have really been compromised. I don't know why I'm sensing that some of you may have been with someone that was quite manipulative, that was quite condescending, and that chipped away at your confidence and your self esteem and your self worth over time. Slowly chipping away at it without you even realizing. A very cunning energy is what I'm getting. However, what I'm feeling is that through this separation, you may have been holding on to a lot of resentment once you guys broke it off, let's say, at the realizer. And I'm not saying that it's not for good reason, it's a natural human emotion to feel, right? And it's all about the realization of, how broken you felt, how this person really chipped away at the core essence of what you were. They could really get right in there and dig really deep, and they knew what triggered you and what your fears were, and they would feed off those, and they would make you question yourself. And slowly, it really started to affect your emotional well-being. It started to affect your, let's say, your physical well-being. Even I'm feeling for some of you. And so now you've come out of that. You felt that real resentment towards them, which I need to say this. Was the resentment that you allowed this to happen, the realization that you spent so much time and enabled that? You may have felt that you enabled it. You may be blaming yourself for not picking up on it sooner. I feel that you also realize that they actually are responsible for their actions and their choices, but you're responsible for yours as well, and not doing something about it a lot sooner. And so I'm feeling that there's still this inner conflict which you're having difficulty letting go of. You're recognizing at this stage that there is this need for you to remember who you are, and your full power and your self-worth, and start to rebuild that. But once, when you go through something as traumatic as that, it takes a lot of time, and it also takes patience, right? To rebuild that stability within yourself. So let's have a look what's to come. Yeah, so that's what I was getting, guys. You know what? There was a lot of inner conflict. I'm really feeling that there were a lot of arguments, that you guys were butting heads a lot. In the end, I feel that you finally realized that you could take no more. You put your foot down. You stood up for yourself. Your voice may have been wavering. This is the message I'm getting. Your voice was wavering. Your fear was palpable. Your heart was racing, but you finally really stepped into that and surrendered your full power and believed that what you were currently living was not right. And you did not want to enable it anymore. And with a shaky voice and with tears in your eyes, let's say, you finally said what you had to say, did not care about the repercussions. You you did the right thing blindly, without even knowing what the outcome was going to be. All you knew is that you finally had to do something about it. Because I'm looking at justice here. And there was this need for you to find that balance once again, because I feel your solar plexus and your sacral chakras were both heavily blocked from this, and embracing your personal power was a very difficult thing to do. Easy said for some of us, but when you've been broken down to this point, very difficult to do, very difficult to have that confidence, right? And so you know what? You said, I don't care. I don't care if I'm homeless. I don't care if this person abuses me. I don't care if they verbally abuse me. I don't care if they become, because I'm sensing a very, very lower vibrational energy. If they start stalking me, I'm going to pick up, I'm going to say my bit, I'm going to step outside, and there's a whole new world out there, but at least I know that I have said what I need to say. Okay, so this is the energy that you have been working with. And as you move into April, guys, and moving forward, Spirit is just telling you, keep looking up. Keep looking forward, one foot in front of the other. Some energy work would be really helpful on your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. There's so many guided meditations on YouTube that you can look into, some energy work, spending time with people that you can truly be yourself and allow yourself to even sit in their energy and be quiet. No need to speak, just to feel the love around you will slowly start to help you feel safe. that's what I'm feeling. Feel safe, feel secure. Will start to help though that raw feeling that you have inside of you finally start to how can I put it? That raw feeling that you have inside of you slowly start to tender to those wounds, right? I feel that's a security. Yeah, your security and your safety is a topic here that you're in protective mode. I feel that you are in that fight or flight mode. So you may be suffering from a little bit of anxiety, so shortness of breath, all that kind of stuff that comes with, when you're put in a situation like you're at the edge of a cliff and you're about to fall off, you go into fight or flight mode, right? And fear kicks in, adrenaline kicks in. It's the same feeling that this is bringing up in you. So being in an environment around people that care about you, family and friends that accept you for exactly who you are, is going to be very helpful for you to start feeling safe within yourself, to start off with. Heavy energy, guys. And okay, so this is what Spirit needs you to know. As you step into April and you're dealing with this, what we really want to do, the focus is to surrender to your full power so you can start working through this journey. And the reason why this is all happening, the reason why you're feeling this way, the reason why you finally reached this point where you did something about it, it doesn't matter if you didn't do something about it before, guys. What matters is what you did now, is because the universe was pushing you to feel this sense of integrity. Again, I see yellow. I see a lot of yellow. The solar plexus. I'm going to keep saying it. Your integrity. This was what they were forcing you to look at. They wanted you to shift your vibration. They wanted you to look at this area carefully and start to heal it so you can lift, elevate your energy. Where you were at was not serving you anymore. And you finally got the sign. You finally heard their message. And this is what they have to say. Integrity, integrity. This card comes to you today because your own sense of integrity is strong. That's absolutely right. Wavering voice, tears in your eyes. Do not doubt yourself to allow someone else to shake you with accusations should that be the case. The fighting. That rings so true. Your integrity demands that you do what feels right. This is because your integrity is directly connected to your spiritual sense of direction. Much like a compass, it helps you align with the divine plan and take right action. One of Spirit's ways of guiding us is through our integrity. It's important for you to remember that whatever action you have taken, it was with the best of intention. Regardless of the outcome, at the end of the day, it is between you and God, no one else. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It only matters what you think. Your heart is good. Do not allow any outside influence to leave you questioning it. Spirit doesn't. Carry on doing what you are doing. Just stay true to what you feel is right. That is all anyone can ever ask of you. Often the integrity card comes to those who are here to do important work on Spirit's behalf. These people are strongly guided by their integrity. You are one of them, and sometimes your strengths and gifts are tested so you can discover for yourself just how strong they are within you. I mean, the lion is all about strength. Okay, it is the strength in the strength card in tarot, in traditional tarot. This card may also come to you if you are trying to deal with someone who is out of alignment with their personal integrity. Regardless of what takes place, do not deviate from your own sense of integrity. As you deal with the situation, and do not attempt to fix or change the person, send them love and forgive them as best you can while you remain strong in your own truth and integrity. Like I said, you guys might be battling with some resentment. And so the message here is clear: send them love and forgive them, which may be hard at this time, but I believe that it will come as you work through this and you grow stronger, you maintain your integrity. The other, I mean, that just summed up the whole reading as far as I'm concerned. But the other message I'm getting from this also, guys, is that through your experiences and the challenges that you've been through and the deep loss and sacrifices that you've made and how you felt so down where, you know, the ground was where you hit rock bottom. You have so much insight to share with others, and maybe, like the card said, you are possibly a person of service. You will get a lot of healing through helping others on their journey through difficulty. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Please do comment below if you did, and I will see you soon. Bye, my beauties. Okay, guys, so you have chosen the second pile, and I'm going to start off by picking up the card of energy to surrender to. So this will be helpful in really kick-starting your working through any challenging energies that are going to arise or that you're currently feeling, okay? And you have got surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy here. So when it comes to your current situation, guys, what I'm feeling is that you are definitely in need of healing, right? I feel that your heart is feeling very tender right now. I feel that you're feeling very vulnerable. You're really looking for some nurturing, something that will really feed and heal your soul. Very raw, very, very raw. Maybe not something you express openly to others, but I'm just sensing that you have become a lot more sensitive to other people's feelings. You may be feeling a lot more empathetic towards them. You may be feeling a lot more emotional, and little things trigger you and make your eyes water. A very vulnerable and sensitive energy. And I feel that your heart is very, very, you're very hurt, just deeply, deeply cut and very, very hurt. And so what I'm getting from this is to start this healing process, to start protecting your heart, because I'm feeling you may be feeling a little bit exposed. So to start this healing process and to start protecting your heart and to start growing some strength around that heart space, spending time in nature will be very helpful, very meditative. I do this all the time. For those of you that have followed me, honestly, you would know that I often use words I can't pronounce. So, yeah, really help you in reflecting, resetting, reassessing, putting some plans in place, thinking of new and creative ways to move forward as you start to navigate this space without your ex anymore, or which way you're going, or the pain that this breakup has caused you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this card. Now let's have a look at what the messages are. Very big need to go within, healing and heal, and you know, follow that light, follow whatever it is that you're intuitively led and your gut feeling is guiding you towards. Go within and really start that soul search process. And this is where going out into nature and being one with Mother Earth and really earthing that energy is going to help you guys. Meditating and remembering what your dreams were, what you aspired to be. There is this sense of really feeling disappointed, deeply disappointed at the way things have unfolded in your life when it comes to love and relationships. This loss through this relationship has really made you question how you are going to view relationships in the future. There is this sense of uncertainty. You don't know if you can feel the same way about a union as you did before. You're not sure if you have the capacity to invest in a relationship the way you used to. You don't even know if you have the capacity to receive love at the moment. You want love, you're open to love because you're so vulnerable, but there is that sense of feeling that nurturing from those that are close to you more than someone new coming in. I don't feel that you're interested in dating at the moment. I don't even feel that you have the passion at the moment. You're just not interested. You're kind of like going through the days like it's a routine. You're kind of numb to the outside world and what's going on. You're really lost in your thoughts. You really don't want to talk to anyone right now. Things are feeling a little bit laughing. You don't remember the last time you actually laughed from your heart and were truly, truly happy. It's been a very, very long journey for you. And so you're wondering, is this ever going to end? I don't see the light. I just can't see the light. I'm looking within myself to figure out, where do I stand? Who am I now? Everything I believed in is no longer valid. It doesn't exist. What I thought was right for me is no longer within my energy. I just don't know which way to go from here and how I feel. And so there's that real unsettling feeling. And because your inner compass is a little bit off at the moment, you really feel like going into nature and really earthing your energy and really touching the soil and the ground that you walk on is going to help you create some clarity by going within and looking for those answers on what do you know right now. That's the message I'm getting. Right now, what are you sure of? What do you believe right now? Are you unwavering? What thought, value, belief system do you hold this very moment that no one can shake? Take that and start from there. There are certain fundamental core beliefs that you still have. Remember those and start from those and build upon those. And they will slowly unfold the path as to where, what this new life looks like to you. We change, guys, we evolve. What we once thought was going to be our happily ever after changes. I mean, when you were 6 or 7, you thought a prince in shining armor or a princess was stuck in a tower and you would go save her, or your prince would come and save you. Fairy tales and blah, blah, blah. But in reality, that changes as you experience life, right? This is exactly the same thing on a much larger scale, though. So I feel that as you work through this in April, should you really do the work, you're going to be inspired. Someone is going to come your way. I'm feeling that there's an offer coming in, a really genuine offer, and they hold within them the promise that will ignite adventure within you, that will ignite passion within you, that will really wake up the spark inside of you, and you'll feel your heart tick once again. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily need to be a romantic offer. It may start off like one, is the message I'm getting, and that is what is going to reawaken the passion within you. But you may find that you're not ready to leap into this, so it will be a friendship. It may turn into a friendship where you will experience some very, very good times. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here, guys. And finally, I guess there is an energy and there's a message that Spirit has to you, for you, as to why this is all happening. Now, when usually the reason why we feel confused, I think anyway, and it's just my opinion, is because we don't understand the reasons why. If we knew why it was happening, then we could potentially be patient and have a better understanding and not hold on so tightly, right? So this is Spirit's message to you as to why this is happening. Vibrational. Well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, this is the core, and what you feel inside you, at your core, inside you, when you're looking inside for that inner guidance, right? And what you feel and what your thoughts are and what your emotions are, that is what you start to vibrate, and that's what you start to attract. And so I'm feeling that, you know, you are currently going through this transition where you're doing all this soul searching. I don't know why this breakup occurred. I don't know who broke it off. It could have been you. It could have been them. Something may have happened. You may have been deceived or lied to, or whatever the case may be, or you just didn't align, or they may have just left out of the blue. Who knows, right? Whatever the case may be, apply the energy how it fits your situation, if it fits. But it's because it was time for your vibration to shift and elevate. And the way you can go about doing that is through really withdrawing your energy from where it was being invested, looking within, resetting, shifting your trajectory, and moving forward. There is a purpose to this. So let's read the definition from the book and see what that purpose is. Some souls come to Earth plane to simply experience life. Their lives focus on personal interactions, not on the betterment of the planet or on humanity itself. You, however, are not one of those souls. You have incarnated for a much bigger reason. The core energy of you, who you are, and the vibrational field you carry has a profound effect on all those with whom you come in contact. You may already be aware of this, or you may not. There is nothing you need to do to make your energy stronger, better, or higher in frequency. It does not need to be adjusted, altered, or activated. It already is all of those things. By believing that your energy needs to be improved, you're actually limiting the force and flow of it with thoughts of lack. I'm going to read that again. There is nothing you need to do to make your energy stronger, better, or higher in frequency. It does not need to be adjusted, altered, or activated. It already is all of those things. By believing that your energy needs to be improved, you're actually limiting the force and flow of it with thoughts of lack. You did not come to this earth to improve your energy. You have come to this earth to use your energy. You are an energetic powerhouse, and the vibrational card has come to remind you of this. You have the ability to affect and uplift the energy of anyone you come in contact with. Spirit is asking that you place your awareness on this. You and the energy you hold is intended to aid and benefit your fellow human. In your own unique way, through whatever it is that you do, your energy makes an important and valuable contribution to this planet. It is time for you to claim your energy and the power you hold by focusing on how you use it and how it affects others. You are aligning to your field to its intended purpose to make a lasting and positive change in the lives of others. Oh my goodness, guys, how amazing is this? You know, when I look at this card and I look at the Hermit card, What I actually feel is that this is all about what's inside, that soul searching, those looking for answers, right? Trying to understand where things need to be fixed, the vibration that you're currently at, where how you can lift it, how you can shift it, how you can, like I was saying before, how you can shift your trajectory. This is what you're looking for. What the definition from the book is saying is that actually it already exists within you. You just have to awaken it. This falling apart, whatever this relationship was, definitely had its reason as a catalyst to start that, to put things into motion where you can start to remember. It does not mean, when I say remember, it doesn't mean you knew what it was before in this 3D world. It could be from a past life. Remember what it is that this vibration is about. I don't know why I'm seeing the star card for me, that it's all about very healing energy, very pure, very very divine, very, very divine energy. Also, someone that's in the limelight. Quite possibly, guys, I feel that through this experience that you've had through this breakup, you're going to find your niche in this world. You're going to tap into that, and you're going to find a creative way to communicate it with others and lift others' vibration or help them remember theirs. That's the message I'm getting. And your first step to doing this is through starting off by going outside and connecting with Mother Earth. Guys, I hope you found that helpful. That was a very beautiful reading. It's amazing how out of so much hardship and pain, we tend to become so much stronger, and life opens up so many doors. But in your case, what's coming looks absolutely amazing. All right, guys, have a fantastic day or night, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, my beauties. Here we go. I'm jumping into your pile. So you've selected the third pile, and I'm going to start off with the card of surrender. So what energy you need to surrender to? And generally, this card for me, in this type of a reading, the way I've laid these cards out, is your starting point on starting to okay, you get what I mean, to shift your vibration, what energy you could embrace right now so that you can really start to gain some clarity moving forward, right? And we've got surrender your addictions. Oh my gosh, how interesting is that? I'm immediately drawn to the black mask and the black feather, and I also had the black stone. So there's this energy of needing to ground, I'm getting. Really earth some thoughts, really bring them to fruition. Okay. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So what is it, guys? What are you addicted to? Is there someone that you can't stop going back to? Is there, and it's one of those, it really sucks, right? When you know something is not good for you, but you can't seem to break the cycle. You think, I always get sucked in by them, but in actual fact, it's like you find their energy intoxicating. The minute you step into their energy field, it's almost like a magnet. Very, very powerful. And it's one that all thoughts go out of your head. Your intuition gets blocked. What's right and wrong for you, whatever, however that sits for you, is out the door. And all that takes over is this addiction, right? And it's almost like that's all you feel, that's all you see, that's what drives you. And that's the kind of sensation I'm getting here. Now, this could also apply in the sense that, obviously, when I'm talking about an ex and we're talking about that chemistry and that pull that they have, that's what I mean by you can't seem to break certain cycles with this person. They've got, maybe you're in a situationship and you just can't seem to take it to the next level. They were your partner and then you broke it off and you get together for intimate relationship kind of stuff, keeping it G-rated. Um, or it could also go the other way where, you have broken up with this ex and you've become obsessed and with working, or you've become obsessed with exercise, or you're emotionally eating. So it could also mean that. But I'm more inclined to think that we have, those of you that I'm connecting with today, it's like they have this magnetic pull on you. So let's see what the cards also say. And so moving into April, or from this moment forward, however you want to place it, it's time to really look at this energy and try to curve that by really pulling back your power, changing your polarity, looking at how you can go about changing your polarity when it comes to feminine and masculine polarities. And for those of you that don't know how that works, do some just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there are plenty of videos. They're very interesting and oh so very helpful. Okay, so polarities, I'm getting that will really help you guys. So we're looking at starting something new. You're determined to release this backwards and forwards with this person. Like, look at how she's holding her face. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm looking at her now, and you know how it's done your head in. Like, what even is this situation? This is what I hear you saying. This is a freaking joke. Like, can I not keep it together? Can I not stop this? Why isn't this stopping? What do I need to move to another state for goodness sake? Like, this woman in this photo looks to me like she's so over it. She's so over her own self, right? And so over the situation that she's in. That's how I'm viewing her right now. But there is a deeper, like she's wearing a mask, there is a deeper reason to why she can't break this cycle off, and it's all about a certain aspect of herself that this addiction is feeding, and that's what we need to start to tap into so that we can start that process of surrendering your addiction. And it does come from loss, and it does come from pain, and it does come from fear of being alone. But you are so ready to start something new, guys. I'm totally getting that. You want to leave the addiction behind, and I'm looking at the Fool card, and I'm looking at the little doggy that's yapping at his feet, and that's what this energy does for you. You are ready each and every time you make that decision to break this off, to move, and then they come in with them pulling energy, and you end up feeling heartbroken in the end because you feel like you lapse. This time, I just feel like you're really determined to make that final shift, to make it click. Look at the polarities videos, guys. I'm getting that strongly. I keep on hearing that message. And I really feel that you're shifting into a new vibration now where you're going to be successful in moving into a new cycle. And finally, I'm not saying you're letting this person go. There may still be areas that you need to heal and let go of that are a much deeper core issue that caused the addiction. But the first step for you to actually identifying that is by cutting the cord with this person, right? So going cold turkey, basically. And that's what you're ready to do. Now, let's have a look at why this is happening. And there's a message Spirit has for you on, the type of energy that you need to be aware of that you're currently in, or that you need to embrace. Worthy. Okay. So I look at this card, and other than the fact that it's self-explanatory, you are worthy. You are worthy of taking a step into the unknown, knowing that what you have with this person that you are drawn to continuously, there is something better out there for you. You are worthy. They may be good to you. You may feel amazing with them when you're in that moment with them, but when you leave them, you're not feeling so amazing after all. And so what I'm getting here is that it is a toxic cycle, repeating cycle that is breaking down your confidence. It's breaking down your your own belief of your own self-worth. And there is definitely a need to embrace your personal power and take that leap. You are worthy. Okay, I'm going to put it to you this way. See, when I start getting really big downloads, I start to stutter because I can't articulate the words. Sorry guys. So, here's what I'm getting. I want you to look at it from this perspective. If you weren't worthy, then this person wouldn't keep coming back. Is that not right? For this person is just as addicted to you as you are to them. When you realize that there is no one else that steps into your shoes, that's when you will really embrace your own self-worth. And that's when you'll be able to start shifting that energy and cutting that tie. But let's read the definition from the book and see if it actually is what I think it is. W. You are one of the loving spirits who has come to be in service to humanity this lifetime. This strong desire and need to give your fellow man is embedded deep within your soul's blueprint. You play an important role in the cosmic plan. This card has come to you today as Spirit's way of giving you a much needed reminder that you hold a great worth and value. You can no longer question whether you are worthy or if you have value in this world. You are worthy. Yes, don't question it. You definitely have what it takes to attract someone that can make you feel amazing, not only in that moment, but also after that moment, consistently, continuously. That doesn't make you feel like this, okay? You can no longer question whether you are worthy or if you have value in this world. We all look to our physical world for confirmation. We question whether we are good enough, wanted and needed, right? This person makes me feel so amazing when I'm with them. This person really, knows how to charm you. This person knows what to say that will make your heart skip a beat. They know how to touch you that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You think that there's no one out there that can do that other than this person? Absolutely. Imagine when you actually find someone that has the capacity to give to you and reciprocate love in the way that you want it to be reciprocated, because obviously this isn't working for you, which is why you're feeling like this. There is a form of lack. This person isn't reciprocating and it's breaking your heart. So imagine when the person that does reciprocate and touch you the way you want to be touched and make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Imagine what that's going to feel. This, whatever you're feeling and addicted to right now, tenfold, right? But your value and worth cannot come from anyone else or anything outside of you. Just as you are right now in the moment, you are enough. It is time for you to begin to understand your own worth and value. Spirit is asking that you start now to understand just how important you are. Begin by asking yourself, how much would you value someone who was as kind to you as you are to others? If you met a person, right, whose inner heart was as caring and loving as yours, and they didn't leave you freaking feeling like this, Would you value them in your life? If someone gave you as you give to others, would you value it? Of course you would. You need to see yourself, see just how valuable you really are. Your worth does not come from what you do or how you behave. Giving into this addiction does not define you, right? Your worth comes from the fact that you are part of the God source. Once you fully realize this, you will play an invaluable role in helping others to discover their own self-worth. Amazing. I hope that reading resonates, guys. Please do comment below because I'm nosy and I like to know your stories. But the message I get for this for you guys is have faith in yourselves. You know, see yourself through this person's eyes. See yourself through this person that you're codependent and addicted to. See yourself through their eyes. There is a reason why they keep coming back. Thing is that you already know that your worth is more than what you're getting. This person's on their own journey. I'm not saying that that person's not worthy, this ex of yours. They are absolutely worthy. They just haven't reached this point yet where they're able to see that, you know what, they just don't have the capacity to stick around right now. They don't have the capacity to invest in you right now. They're just on their path, on their journey, learning things the way they best know how to learn them. It's up to you to cut that cord, you know, and to really embrace your own self-worth. Yeah. All right, guys, have a great night or day, depending on where you are in this world, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.